course it's fucking neurotoxin.
I mean, to be honest, yeah, it wouldn't be a more Parz video if it wasn't for Neurotoxin, you know? Next, we will be watching more Parz by more Parz. Make sure to subscribe, like, and leave a comment in the doodly-doo.
I am reporting live from a dead whale.
What?
But why am I here? Well, the year is 1970 in the town of Florence, Oregon.
I honestly thought he was just gonna say it's his kink, but I'm, you know what? I'm kind of glad it's not. Listen, I don't kink shame, but that one's kind of shameful. I got to admit. But you know what? I'm glad that more Parz is a respectful individual who isn't attracted to dead whale carcasses.
Where a 14-meter, 8-ton dead sperm whale has spawned on the beach, and
okay, maybe it is a kink.
The reason that is a problem beyond smelling like shit is that when you leave a dead whale microwaving in the sun for too long, they have a chance to explode.
Oh.
So, this raised the problem. How the fuck do you get rid of an 8-ton dead body? Because that big bastard's not fitting in the boot.
Whoa.
Well, at the time, the Florence beach was the responsibility of the roadworks department. The roadworks department, however, had no fucking clue how to fix that, so they held a meeting to figure it out. What if we lift it up onto a truck? Our crane is rated for a ton. That thing weighs 8. You trying to squat a fucking elephant. What else? What if we cut it up with chainsaws? What part of it explodes did you not understand? What if we blow it up?
Huh?
Fuck, it's genius.
No!
I did not think of that.
So, Roadworks called the Navy and asked if they were allowed to fucking atomize it. And this, being the USA, the Navy fucking approved it.
Of course they did.
Which is why I am now standing here with a giant crowd of spectators and a bloody news crew in front of a whale stuffed to the fucking blowhole with TNT.
I'm just considering for a moment. I don't think that I would want to see that a whale get exploded. Like, I think it would be impressive, and my morbid curiosity would be like, what would that be like? But like, I'm squeamish. Like fish, indeed, lockdown. I don't know if I would want to watch that. Like, what if you, like, I don't know, the viscera, the guts, the rotting stench. Like, I don't know if I could do that. Like, I can't smell much, but rotting stuff, yes, I can. I don't know why anyone would want to be there. I feel like they would want to evacuate, like, a 10-mile radius, like, to be honest. Also, Casper, Super Blue, and Tangy Pickles, thank you for the follows. Oh my goodness.
I mean, what could possibly go wrong?
Uh-oh.
Well, as it turns out, no one on the road crew had a fucking clue how much TNT to use.
Oh.
I'm not sure just exactly how much explosives it'll take.
So to make sure it got rid of the whale, they used 500 kilos.
What?
That's what could go wrong. The crowd looked up in horror as whale chunks were launched 250 meters into the air. Everyone was coated in a fine mist of rotting flesh as they ran for their lives to avoid being crushed by falling pieces of Mr. Krabs's
Please
daughter.
no.
And
Please,
while
no
humans were squashed, one piece of whale crushed a man's fucking car. But the funniest part is even after enough TNT to level a house, they did it wrong so it didn't get rid of the whole whale. They still had to fucking bury it. I am reporting.
Oh, exactly what I thought. Legitimately, like, listen, I didn't see a way that would work well. Like, unless you actually atomize it. Like, if you put it in, like, a enclosed shelter, and then, like, did one of those, like, controlled detonations that, like, a bomb squad does, to vaporize it inside there. I did not see that going well. And I can just see myself, like, everyone's like, hey, Lumi, you want to go watch the whale get blown up? And I'm like, no, I really don't want to do that. That sounds disgusting and boring and stuff, and you guys can all have it. And then, like, all my friends and family come back home, and they're like, Lumi, it exploded everywhere. It crushed cars. We ran for our life from flaming chunks of rotting meat. I'm like, And so who were you making fun of again earlier for saying that I was lame for not going to the whale explosion? Who was that? Who was that? Oh, me? And I'm the only one here not having to take a shower because I'm covered in whale blood and viscera? Wow, I'm feeling really good about my choices now, aren't I, today? I think all of you are going to be thinking a little bit more about what you judge me for anymore, right? Right? The whale's body was still there. It was. It's so funny. Hey, listen, social commentary in America, they explode a lot of things, but even when they do, they fail to do it properly. That's America for you. Henya, Stinky Dio, Henya the genius. Oh, so true. Lumi humans love boom boom. I know, but I do it from a distance and not where I think I'm just going to be covered in whale chunks. Look, a whale had it coming. It knew what it did, but that didn't mean that the bystanders in that random car got hurt. Think about the oil industry. Imagine the damage to the cars. That car could have gone on for years more to burn more oil inefficiently. Think about the poor profit margins of the oil industry. You don't want them to suffer. This is America after all. I'm in Canada, but and this guy's from Australia. It's really weird here. Here in America, we don't read instructions. I noticed. Hi, the great British lesbian. Welcome in. Oh no. Okay.
This is the world's most poisonous bird, which is weird considering it does not naturally
Roswell Diesel.
produce any toxins whatsoever. So how the fuck does that work? Well, this flying carrot is a hooded
You're right, Vivi.
patooey, and it's basically nature's version of Kirby. But not because they ate a lot. No, this little guy was discovered in Papua New Guinea back in the late 1980s by a scientist named Jack Dumbarker. And while handling the patooey in the field for his research, he very scientifically discovered a super cool bird fact. Touching them made his skin tingle like TV static before it went numb and then started to fucking burn.
What?
Upon further research, he discovered that may possibly have been because the secret herbs and spices God used to coat this sentient KFC bucket from beak to talon was fucking Neurotoxin.
What?
The same shit that coats poison dart frogs. Otherwise known as one of the most potent neurotoxins on the entire fucking planet.
Of course it did.
Of course it's fucking neurotoxin. I cannot go 5 minutes without it being fucking neurotoxin. But like I said, they don't naturally produce it. No.
I mean, to be honest, yeah, it wouldn't be a more Parz video if it wasn't for Neurotoxin, Do you want something to rub all over you? Well, look no further, because I have a brand deal with Cheeky Soap, and you can get 10% off by using code STAR at checkout. This soap, it lathers better than any soap I've ever had, and unlike other fancy soaps, this one holds its shape. It doesn't immediately turn to mush as you're using it. This has the same firmness as a cheap bar soap, but has the same quality, delicious scent, and lovely body feel as a highly artisan soap you would get at the farmer's market. Also, if we sell enough soap, then they're gonna get me my own soap, so I can be right next to Giga and Iron Mouse. So please use code STAR at checkout and get 10% off. I feel like at this point, nature has just decided we're gonna make just enough of things neurotoxic. Is that how you say it? Have neurotoxin, so that this man has to refer to them all the gosh darn time. That's what I'm just kind of feeling. I think there's a conspiracy against more powers at this point. And to our delight, they just keep adding more things that will kill us if we see them on sight. See them on sight? Touch them on sight? I don't know. It's always neurotoxin, though. If it isn't our good friend, deadly neurotoxin. So true. So true. Oh, my goodness. I'm happy for it, though, I don't feel really satisfied with my day unless I've heard the word neurotoxin from this man's lips. I honestly need to make it like my wake-up alarm so I can feel like I've started my day right. Just like him shouting neurotoxin over loop back and over and over, that will get me out of bed. Trust me, it will terrify me. But I'm pretty sure I would start my day feeling much more invigorated and ready to go, knowing that I've heard neurotoxin from this man's mouth. Why is God laughing? Deadly neurotoxin. So true. GLaDOS would be proud. Exactly. See a bird covered in neurotoxin? Me, I'm gonna lick it. Richie!
They don't naturally produce it. No, they eat it.
Oh.
See, these fuckers love to eat these things called merillid beetles. And those beetles evolved batrachotoxin specifically to avoid being eaten.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
That sign, however, did not stop the patooey, because it can't fucking read. Also, they have poison immunity. So, they eat the bugs, absorb their poison build, and redistribute it to their feathers and skin. Now, any parasites that bite them fucking die. Touching them hurts you, and anything dumb enough to eat this forbidden zinger box enters the forbidden sleep.
I've never seen the full one of that gif. That's actually really fascinating. That's really weird to me. I was just like, wait, this keeps going? This keeps going? Like, he runs out of the room. Hey, listen, I need to make an admission about this. What is this? I've seen this gif so much, like this eating gif. I've never seen this. What is this show? What is this movie? I've never heard of it. Like, never seen it before. I'm so lost by it. I see it all the time. My goodness. I feel like that happens a lot, though, in nature, is you develop, like, some kind of defense against, like, most animals or creatures, and then all of a sudden, something's like, that sounds, like, tasty. Think about capsaicin. Like, what makes food spicy to us? We're like, yeah, let me get some of that curry. And plants are like, we developed this to keep you from eating us! But I'm like, I don't know, I like the way it burns. And it's like, it's causing you pain! You're not tasting anything, it is just doing a pain response. I'm like, yeah. I'm a masochist. You want to treat me? Oh, girl, just treat me to a good meal. Fill me up with that painful spice. Burn me from tip to taint. I mean that literally, because it burns all the way through. Because we have capsaicin responses, receptors, all the way through our body, especially in the anus. Oh. I would have avoided CG to camp if you've seen his videos. Lumi, you're out of social norm again. Mouse powers. Are we still talking about food? Yes. Probably. See, now I consume stronger. Make power so smart. Exactly. Ready? She misses like 30 people saying the name. Monster House, Monster House, Monster House. I don't know what that is. I'll have to look into that. Bro, I just joined the stream and we talking about pain. As you know, that's why you're coming here, little race car. It's from Monster House. Oh, boo-boo. Lowballing the number of people saying the name. Apprentice, thank you for the resubscribe.
Apprentice Grow just resubscribed for 7 months. 7 months of watching my favorite lesbian VTuber.
Yay!
Keep being awesome.
Oh, thank you. I'm gonna do my best. It's a classic movie. Well, I gotta see it. I gotta see Monster House, apparently. But thank you so much for the resubscribe, Apprentice.
Did you know that whales can explode?
He was really onto whales. I just had to double check I didn't loop, because I'm like, wow, you're really into exploding whales. Good for you, more Parz. Sorry, I watched these out of order, apparently.
Yeah, these bad boys can turn themselves into an all-natural IED, but they can't explode on command like a creeper. No, in order to pull a Rexplode, it needs to be fucking dead first. In fact, it's got to die in a very specific way. See, usually, when a whale carks it, that fucker sinks like a stone and gets hoovered up by bottom feeders. But if it manages to wash up on shore, or it dies by beaching itself, there's nothing to eat it. No, what that house-sized corpse does do...
I just realized what the people who blew it up should have done. They should have grabbed their forks and knives and eaten the whale. That's what nature demands of them. So, you know, road workers, everyone that had to deal with that, they needed to eat the whale. I don't care that it was rotting. I don't care that it was putrid. The only solution was to grab a bib, dig in, and eat some freaking baby back whale ribs. Okay? It would have made it work. It wouldn't have exploded and destroyed everyone's sanity. I am just saying. Okay? Joker Chef, thank you for the 7 stream streak, and Crimson, thank you for the 80. Awesome. Well, mate, it's only paid until you need the ball cake. Whoa. Oh, the entire whale blows up entire wheel. Jeez. It's an ancient back, not baby back. You know what? You're so right. Wait, Lumi, I forgot my fork. I'll have to let the whale go a little bit longer. Listen, you can just bite with it. Listen, it's finger licking good. Honestly, that's how it talks about whale, right? Like KFC is just like it's whale spelt with a K. It's quail, a quail fried. No, it's Kentucky. No, it's C. Sorry, Kentucky fried quail with the C. Because that still makes a K sound, so my joke still works, and I'm very smart and funny and hot, and I should be kissed by many beautiful women. Yeah. Yeah, listen, ladies, do not hear me talking about people dining on rotting whale meat. Is there anything more sexy, more sexually dynamic and charged than a woman talking about consuming raw whale meat? I don't think so. I don't think so. Tessa and Technical, thank you for the follows. If it was Venezuela around that, they would have. Oh, fair enough. I have no choice for you. Let me choose one. You also get to have the other one. Jane Doe as your loyal, flirtatious wife, or kiss the woman of your dreams. Wife, please. I just want a wife, please. Wife, please. Whale's also a bird. True. Look, girl, we're trying to find you a woman to break the no-kiss streak. Thank you, liar. Thank you. Oh, let's continue.
Is sit there frying in the fucking sun, starting to rot.
Uh-oh.
Now, a fun fact about rotting corpses, they go through this cool process
Yeah.
called putrefaction. Basically,
Yeah.
all the bacteria in your gut start to break down your flesh, which produces a shitload of different gases.
Uh-oh.
And if nothing punches a hole in the whale, that gas has nowhere to go.
Hi,
So
Ironworks.
the corpse begins to swell and inflate
Oh.
like a fucking balloon.
Oh, that looks pretty.
I didn't know I had that mod on.
And it will fill with gas until its body can't fucking take it anymore, at which point it basically becomes a fucking boomer from Left 4 Dead. We
Uh-oh.
Boomer.
The force of the gas
Uh-oh.
can cause the skin to split and then Free Willy explodes all over the fucking beach, but anyone touching it could cause it to explode as well.
Oh,
Which is why
okay.
if you see a whale corpse on the beach, whatever you do not fucking touch it. I just told you, don't fucking touch it.
Whoa.
Did you know that one?
Oh my goodness. I don't know why, but like for some reason there's a certain point. The whales in like breaking, like inflating up, like this looks satisfying. The way that their like skins splitting, especially here, I don't know, like it's both creepy and disgusting, but also I'm just like, my brain's like, oh, that looks cool. Oh, I like that. I don't know why. It looks weird, and I don't know why. The bowberry, so true. Let me go touch it. That explains the bowberry. She's just rotting. Listen, we all love Bow the whale, but she's a little bit rotten to her core, apparently. Like, it's both disgusting and viscerally creepy, but also I think it looks pretty, and I don't know what's going on with me. Like, I feel like you could make, like, a very beautiful piece of art based off of this. Like, if you did this as an oil painting. If this was an oil painting, this would look stunning. Oh my, but I don't know, it's just a color difference. He's talking about the whales that we're going to see. What about the Kraken? Ooh, maybe. An eldritch beauty, if you would. Horrifying yet oddly satisfying. Exactly, liar. Yeah, I think that's the origin of the bowberry. I agree. Listen, it's nothing to do with inflation kinks. No, it's just to do with how whales die. She's being scientific. She's not being kinky. So listen, dart frogs equals big explodey. Exactly. Dead farts, big explodey.
I can fix your fear of snakes with this ridiculous creature.
Oh my gosh!
No, that is not a snakeskin sock puppet. That is
Baby!
an actual, real animal on this planet, and it's
so
called the
derpy.
Arabian sand boa.
That's
And you
Noodles.
may be wondering,
It's Noodles.
why does he look like that?
Yeah!
Well, no. As much as it looks like it, God did not design this thing in the Spore Creature Creator after 10 fucking beers. And no, it looks like a
my
strand
goodness.
of spaghetti with googly eyes, but camouflage. So, I'm going to give you exactly one guess as to where an animal called the Arabian sand boa is found.
I'm a guess. Tasty air. Tasty air. Figured it out. Russia. It's a Russian thing, and they just like to look up at all the people drinking vodka or something. I don't know. I'm being stereotyping because I don't know enough about Russia. People who are, I don't know, like they like going to museums and looking up at the history of communism or something. You know, they're just really into museums and vodka, and this has caused them to evolve like that. Probably. Their name is ironic, right? Yeah.
That's right. The deserts of the Arabian Peninsula.
Oh, fuck,
If
so
you
close.
got that wrong, I don't know what to fucking tell you, man.
You stupid.
Yeah.
And in order to
Listen, I'm cute though, so I'm stupid but cute. Listen, just because I'm allowed to be stupid because I'm cute and adorable and endearing, okay? Yeah!
to survive in that air fryer, the sock here needs two things. Food and not to be turned into food.
Got it.
Which is rather hard, considering this is not a fucking danger noodle, okay? This is a defenseless noodle. It is only
The upper
15
lip,
inches
the
long.
upper bite.
It has no venom, and the bite of an old lady without her fucking dentures in. So how does it survive? Simple. Digs a fucking hole like a Night 1 Minecraft
Diggy-hole.
player. See, they're nocturnal, so during the day, they bury themselves completely in the sand, which allows them to take a nice little nap without getting snatched up by a fucking bird.
I hate that scene.
Then,
Hi!
once night falls, those fuck-ass eyeballs finally serve a purpose beyond looking ridiculous. And that purpose is to sit just above the sand like a submarine periscope and scan for food. They then just wait for a mouse or lizard to get close before this vicious creature pops out of the sand like the worms from June and eats it. I'm sorry, I find the idea of
Oh
this
my
stupid
goodness.
fucking snake killing anything so funny. Like, just imagine the last fucking thing you see before ascending to the pearly gates is fucking that.
Oh, this is the cutest, most derpy freaking noodle I have ever seen. I'm so glad that this is one of the things I love about more Parz videos, is I do learn things about species that I would have never have come across in my life. Because this thing is so fucking adorable and derpy. This thing is too cute for existence. I'm just in love with it. And it's just a baby. And there's no way I would have come across this. Like, I would have never been looking for derpy noodles. Why haven't I Googled that? I'm angry at myself for not Googling derpy noodles. So you know what? I'm really, this is the service. This is the service that more Parz is doing for us as humanity. He is letting us know about derpy noodles, something that science has been failing to do. They figured out that derpy noodles exist, but they didn't tell us. They didn't show us the derp nudes. Derp nudes. Derpy nudes. Girl being nude and silly. I like this. I like this. Derpy nudes. I gotta ask some friends for some derpy nudes. It's more science what happens when you squeeze a potato, you get vodka. So true. So true. So true.
This is the world's most disgusting bee.
Brother.
Yeah, that is a vulture bee, found on the Tyrannid hive continent of South America, and you are probably wondering, what makes it so disgusting? And that's pretty easy to answer. It eats fucking rotten corpses. Well, at least that's one thing that makes them gross. Yeah, the Left 4 Dead zombie diet is actually just the tip of the iceberg on how fucking disgusting these things get.
No, what?
But before you learn the rest, I gotta teach you about bees.
Okay, but like, you would expect that. Okay, if it's a vulture bee, that makes sense. You're like, yeah, no, that tracks, right? Like, fucking it eats rotten flesh. I am actually scared now. I don't want to know what this thing what the fuck could it be doing? Waiting for those with the weak stomachs. Oh god, everyone, be ready. I am scared. Oh, Libertile. Oh my goodness. I was thinking about Luberty, my friend, when she was drinking entire cups of lube and called it Luberty. That woman is too funny. She is the funniest person on the planet. I aspire to be as funny as Sweet Frequency. Hey, mods, I think it may have been long enough. Can we shout out Sweet Frequency again? She's awesome. She's my lovely, lovely friend, my lovely wife, my beautiful friend, who is so cute and beautiful and sexy. And she drinks lube in a glass. Don't ask why. I could explain, but I don't want to.
See, a normal beehive runs on two main resources, nectar and pollen. Nectar is used to create Winnie the Pooh's honey, and pollen is used as a source of protein. Now, the issue is vulture bees can collect nectar, but they are physically incapable of picking up pollen.
Why?
So where do they get their protein?
You like jazz?
Basically, roadkill. Instead of flying around and looking for a lovely floral arrangement, vulture bees will surf the skies until they spot a rather delectable-looking maggot-ridden corpse, which they will then cave dive in.
I did not know that more Parz had that in him. Honestly, that was a really good, like, posh British accent. I very much liked it. Very posh and British and very respectable. And it was helped by the melodic sounds behind. It was a nice aperitif to the main course, honestly. But honestly, go for it. Go for it. Bees are allergic to are allergy dispensal units. So true. They're so monstrous. Rip Rigby. Just get married already. Come on. We don't want to wait another 20 seasons for you two. Wait, but we just got to episode 1 of Toxic Yuri last night. We only got to 1 episode of Toxic Yuri. There's so much more episodes of Toxic Yuri to get to before we start getting more healthy and maybe not toxic. Like, come on. He's inherited the curse of Britishism. So true. Yeah, no, I feel bad for him. He'll get past it. I believe in him.
Inside of through the...
Wait.
Which they will then cave dive inside of through
What?
the fucking eye sockets. Oh yeah, I told you they got grosser, and this isn't even the worst thing. Because once they're inside, they treat your fucking corpse like the deli at the supermarket, rooting around for the cuts of meat that they're after. But for the same reason they can't carry pollen, they can't just take the fucking meat out in a shopping trolley.
Oh!
What they do is
Hi, Ben.
scarf down the stacks of rotten flesh like a Minecraft player who's run out of food, fly back home, walk through the front door, and vomit it into another bee's mouth.
What?
Okay, well, not straight into its mouth. They're not savages. It goes into a bowl first. And then another bee eats it. And mixes it with spit and nectar.
Why?
Turn it into a meat sludge that gets eaten by the other bees. Yeah, I hope you weren't planning on eating anything anytime soon.
Who wants chowder?
This is...
Why? God. On above God. What the fuck? What the fuck? I can't, like, listen, I normally am much more of, like, a science girly and blaming evolution, but, like, this feels like something made by a spiteful god. Like, listen, even if, like, God was not, had nothing to do with any other part of creation, I feel like God was just like, you know what, fuck you, and made this thing, for no reason. It's just like a little middle finger. It's not a big one. It's not like I'm causing raining and curse. It's just, fuck you, meat honey. No. No. I would love to meet a good honey, but I don't want meat honey. Non-vegan honey? God. No. Is that the last one? Oh my goodness. If you're watching this on YouTube, you deserve a break from that. Honestly, go wash your body and your tongue and your brain. Don't eat meat honey. Don't eat my honey. And until next time, my lovely lost stars. Bye!